Give me 8 minutes and I'll improve your personal branding skills by 88%. How can I be so confident? Because most people are doing personal branding completely backwards. And I'm about to show you the exact framework that took me from 200,000 followers making absolutely $0 to just 1,200 followers, but generating over $20,000 every single month with my personal brand. In the next 8 minutes, you are going to learn the 4 shifts that separate broke personal brands from profitable business brands. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to position yourselves in a way that attract actual customers, not just random followers. Are you ready? So let's dive in. Here's the problem and why 88% of personal brands fail. They're optimizing for the wrong metrics. They measure likes, followers, and engagement, while successful business brands measure leads, calls, and sales. I myself made this mistake for years, literally years. For 4 years, I chased views, likes, and followers, and I actually found success in that. I was a views millionaire. But when the camera turned off, I was cleaning bathrooms for minimum wage. Then I started from scratch with this business. This YouTube channel probably has 5 subscribers at the moment, but my whole social media presence for my business generates me over 20 grand every single month. Same person, same skills, but 1,000x better results in terms of revenue just by changing my approach. So what are the 4 shifts that I want to talk to you about? Shift number 1 is shifting from personality content to problem solving content. 88% of personal brands that chase views and fame talk about the following. Hey, here's my story. Here's my journey. Here's my authentic self. And the other 12% of personal brands that actually generate revenue only do one thing. Hey, here's the specific problem you have, and here's the specific solution that I have for you. Most people think personal branding means sharing their personalities. They're wrong. Successful personal branding means becoming known for solving one specific problem better than anyone else. Look at the big names in the industry. Alex Hormozi, what does he do? He solves business acquisition problems. Grant Cardone, what does he do? He solves real estate and sales problems, right? He promises he's going to 10x your business. Russell Brunson, what does he do? He solves marketing funnels problems. Notice that they're not known for their personality, for being funny, for they being this or being that. They're known for the solutions that they bring to people. So here's a quick exercise I want you to do. Complete this sentence here for me. Hey, I help insert specific type of person solve insert specific type of problem so that they can become a specific type of outcome. My client BJ Thompson went from, hey, here's my entrepreneurial journey, to I help Christian entrepreneurs build profitable online businesses. The result, we solved $20,000 of his coaching program in just 90 days. I have a quick question for you. When people think of you, do they think of a personality or of a solution? If it's personality, you're in the 88% of the losers. If it's solution, you're in the 12%. So you're on the good side of things. Here's shift number 2. The 88% of personal brands that chase views and fame, they create content for that, for views and for fame and for likes. We don't want that. The 12% do what? They create content to transform and attract new customers. So, right? So every piece of content should move someone closer to buying from you. That 88%, they post what? Monday motivation, hey, behind the scenes of my life. Here's me being authentic and vulnerable to you, right? The 12%, what do they do? How to solve X problem. Hey, this is the number 1 mistake that's costing you X. Hey, here's the specific system that I built that gets you this specific results. See the difference there? It's so obvious. Our client, David Armas, made this shift, right? Instead of posting about his real estate journey, he started posting mortgage solutions to people who needed mortgage solutions. The result, we brought him 65 new leads in just 30 days of working with us, right? Here's your action step from this shift. Look at your last 10 posts. How many of them teach someone how to solve a problem? If it's less than 8 out of the 10, you're in the 88%, and I hate to break it to you. But Mateus, won't this make my content boring? That's a great question. Here's the truth. Entertainment simply does not pay the bills. Education does. My client Mark Rolton's posts boring content about his property development course and program, right? And we're able to book him 8 to 10 calls every single day. Imagine what 8 to 10 calls of selling your business, selling your service would do to you. Shift number 3, shifting from vanity metrics to business metrics. Okay, the 88%, they track what? Followers, likes, comment, shares, Cool. What's that going to do to your bank account? Absolutely nothing. That 12%, what do they track? Leads, calls, sales, revenue. I was obsessed with Vanity metrics for years, right? 200,000 followers, millions of views, but I was cleaning bathrooms for minimum wage, sharing a 3-bedroom apartment with 5 other guys. Nobody knew, but I was broke. On Instagram, on YouTube, it was all cool. It was all awesome, but I was broke. Then I switched to business metrics, right? I started from scratch with 1,200 followers. Now my business account generates over 20 grand monthly, simply because I started tracking the right metrics, and now that's what matters for me. How many leads per week were generated from social media? How many calls booked were generated from your content? How much revenue attributed to your personal brand or from your social media effort? What's your cost per lead through social media content? Those are the things that you need to be tracking. Here's your step. Here's your action step from this shift. This week, start tracking business only metrics. Forget about the views. Count leads, not likes. Track calls, not comments. But Mateus, how do I track that? It's simple. You can just ask people, hey, how did you find out about me? Ask every new lead, hey, where did you hear from me? And then have a spreadsheet and just start tracking things on there. Track everything. What gets measured gets managed. Here is shift number 4. We need to shift from building an audience to building authority. The 88% try to build the biggest audiences possible. The 12%, they focus on building the deepest authority possible. You don't need 100,000 random followers. You need maybe 1,000 people who see you as the go-to solution to that very specific problem that they have. Here's the authority building framework we use inside our program with our clients. Step 1, pick a niche, okay, and dominate it. My client Brian, for example, he went from selling all types of insurance to selling only restaurant insurance. The result, he became the restaurant insurance guy in his area. Now every restaurant in that area goes to him. Step 2, we start documenting every result you deliver, okay? Don't just post tips, post actual transformation, show before and after, share specific outcomes. That's what matters, okay? And step 3, create systematic solutions. Don't just give them random advice. Create frameworks like I'm doing here right now. Hey, step 1, step 2, and make those processes repeatable and easy for people to apply. Step 4, start charging premium prices, because then you become the authority and you can charge more. Our client, BJ Thompson, for example, he charges $5,000 per client because he's positioned as the go-to guy for Christian entrepreneurs in the online space. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to define your one thing. What's the one problem you want to be known for solving? You're going to write it down. Every single thing you post should reinforce that specific positioning. If it doesn't, don't post it. Oh, Mateus, but what if I want to help everyone and everybody? Here's the truth, man. When you try to help everyone, you help absolutely no one. Okay, the richest are in the niches. I'm sure you've heard that before. And again, I'll repeat my transformation here for you. I've been on the other side of things. 200,000 followers led me to being absolutely broke cleaning bathrooms. Today, 1,200 followers on Instagram, and this YouTube channel probably only have 5 subscribers at this moment. But again, this whole ecosystem makes me over 20 grand monthly. The choice is yours, really. Stay in the 88% chasing likes and followers and all that, or join the 12% building profitable personal brands. And if you want me and my team to handle all this for you, the first link in the description gives you a bit more information on how we can help you grow your business through social media. We handle everything, the entire personal branding strategy, so you can just focus on what you do best, running your business. Okay, no more guessing, no more posting random content, just a proven system that turns your expertise into a revenue generating personal brand.